hello, it's another review on more rolling stock, because I guess I haven't done anything that deserves anything better than rolling stock. So we have one of my favorite items. This is probably like 10th on the list of my favorite items, just from how generic but cool they are. Now these things should be green, but they aren't. So we're just gonna have to live with the depressing depressing noticization, if that's not even a word, is it, that these things are not green. So you could tell that I can have one, and I have two, and I have three, and I have a lot. I actually just have two. That's all you need. The people who do like anything over three, I feel like are idiots. Like I can't tell if they're showing off or they're just really, really, really stupid. But enough about roasting idiots. I do that on a weekly basis, most of the time on a Thursday, and today's not Thursday, so sadly I can't go any further. Anyway, let's actually talk about the item. So the item has pretty much that average coach chassis you get that's not from Thomas Wood. Thomas Wood ruined the I mean, it is different from Andy and Clarabelle, who are smaller coaches, and they don't have a real movable chassis. It is the same chassis as Gator, however, so pretty much if it has 4 wheels and no tender, it's gonna probably have this chassis. A few or have like a 3-in-1, but if it's if it's a piece of rolling stock, it's definitely gonna have it. So what do I use it for? Well, if you've watched like any episode where Gordon appears in, I use it for the Express, because that's kind of what they are. Now, I don't use the Knapford Express coaches for the Express, and here's one thing why. Because no one else does, and anyway, Spencer and James do that better. But here's something that, they're not particularly rare or anything. You could probably get these for like $30, if that. Like, I got these ones for around $20 used. If you want them new, they'll be around $60, not because they're rare. Some people will probably lie about them being rare so you buy it, but no, it's just because of high demand. There's absolutely nothing rare about these. I don't know when they were made, but wait, no, I do think I know when they were made. They were either made in 2003 or 2004. I'm pretty sure 2003 though. So that's when these things were made. So they're either 19 or 20 years old now. So they're pretty nice. They have the round magnets, the normal sized wheels that I like to call fat wheels, and they don't have staples, but they have express coach. So you could tell that these are express coaches, other than the Knapford Express coach being. I literally went to go check like an absolute idiot, forgetting that it was made in 1994. So enough about that. But anyway, this is really cool. If you see one for new under like if you see a new one version of these and you don't have them, or yeah, a new one, if it's under $50, buy it. That's my advice. I'm not gonna force you to buy it though, because I'm not a psychopath. And if you see a used one for like $15 or less, which you probably won't, oh god, you're gonna have to buy them. But you should probably get 2 or 3, because 1 doesn't look full, and 4 looks really stupid. 4 looks like a middle-aged man had a mental breakdown and did that, and 1 looks like a lazy person or someone who just does not want a second version of these. Actually, it doesn't matter. You could have like 1 to 3, but I would recommend 2. 1 is actually alright now that I think about it, but 4 is terrible. Well, I hope you guys have an interesting day. I rate this a 7.5 out of 10.